All right, so today, gym day. As I mentioned last night, yeah, not too thrilled about it. Probably wasn't my best, but let's get real, I didn't expect it to be. It wasn't terrible, but a few highlights when it comes to me and the gym. Because my muscles are either right now super rigid or really spastic, they either don't move or they move too much when they're under pressure. So that was fun. Yeah, let's just imagine this, if you will, trying to get through a rep and stabilizing while your knee is shaking violently. So that was a challenge. Let's say it was accepted. I got through it. So maybe it felt a little rough, but hey, I showed up and I'm okay with that. I definitely know that there are some things I need to focus on. So let's talk measurements and what that taught me today. Took a few things just to have a point of reference. I know that my right side is weaker. That's just evident in the way I'm able to move or the way I function day to day. So I've had a lot of surgery. My right side has been through a little more than my left, so it's significantly weaker. I knew that, and well, let's say that hit home. Here's why. So this little guy, this is the Sculpt chisel, is a really nice little tool when you have a phone that is actually not 4 years old and able to run it. So because I wasn't able to scan my muscle quality today, I went old school and took actual measurements with like a tape measure and such. What I found out is that my right calf muscle is, get this, 1.5 inches smaller in diameter than, is it diameter? Oh, never mind. Sorry, it's late. I'm tired. 1.5 inches smaller, basically, than my left. 1.5 inches, people. That is significantly smaller. So yeah, let's say I gotta focus on that if I want to see some improvement. So any suggestions for strength training for that particular muscle group? I am totally up for it. Shoot me some comments. Let me know what you got. I am all for suggestions. Let's see what else we got today. Whew, pretty chill day. You know, the basics, like most of you. The work, the gym. There might be wine later. Who knows? Yeah. So I plan to be back at it by Wednesday. I'm really hoping I have a better run at it. I'm determined to not hate it. I don't know. I don't hate it. But does anyone else ever feel like they're constantly starting over again? I do. I really do, and that is not a good feeling. I mean, you're on track for a while, and then all of a sudden it's like you're back at square one, and that feels awful. It's like the walk of shame every 3 months, I mean, what is this? So I'm not a fan of that. I'm hoping that maybe talking to you wonderful people every now and then will help me avoid that. I'd love to know what consistency feels like again, and to be able to get through this a little easier, so I'll keep at it. Just for the sake of reference and keeping things accountable, I'll probably share a few basic starting points with you. not my overall weight, leaving that out of the picture. Let me be clear, that's not really the focus. That's one number, and for me it's important to focus on the quality of my muscles. I need to know that they're stronger, that they're performing better, that I'm able to endure a little more. And for me, that's going to take a different approach. And I need to understand that, kind of get past a few points of pride, I guess. Stop comparing myself to the people at the gym that may not have the same obstacles. Maybe they've been at it longer. Everyone's been there, right? You can't help but look at the person next to you. But they're not at their starting point. Everyone's at a different place, and where they are tonight may not be where they were a few months ago. So, trying to keep that in mind for myself, that, everyone's at a different place, and where I'm at is fine as long as I continue to improve. And what is it they say? You only compete against yourself. So this is me today. This is me now. Let's see what things look like maybe a month from now. A month from now, I surely hope that I see some improvement in that muscle that I mentioned. That is a really scary difference in muscle quality from one side to the next. It explains some things for sure. So yeah, for real. Anyone who's into weightlifting or fitness, or anyone that might eventually be watching that struggles with muscle tension or spasticity, get with me, talk to me. This is what this is about. I want to know what you're up to. I want to know what you're doing, what your struggles are, what your successes have been, what has contributed to that success. So yeah, let's talk about it. Let's figure it out. Yeah, that's really all I've got right now. I want to jack up my water bill with a really long hot shower. That is so happening very soon. So for the sake of that, cutting it short. Yeah, thanks to anybody that actually pays attention to this and for your support. I gotta tell ya, I was struggling going into things tonight. I ran late. I was super tired on the way home. I had to pop a few pills to get my pain level under control so that I could actually, feel like this was even a possibility tonight. So I got through that. I got through that because I reminded myself of why I need to do this. I want to feel better. I want to feel stronger. And, well, I told you I would, so made it happen. All right. Bye, everybody.